Bustling financial district here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Guys, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for his play calling. LeBron James said he has so many different wrinkles. You've got to keep your head on a swivel. He'll run something you've never seen before. But Stevens said, honest to God, I've stolen everything we've ever done from somebody else. Kevin?
I love his honesty. All right, thank you, DA. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Powell.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center. And for the Raptors, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Now, here's Walker.
Hey, yo, right here.
Brown outside. Shoots over VanVleet. And it's Brown missing. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks. VanVleet with the bucket. VanVleet's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Raptors.
Watch Walker. Here we go.
Walker the pass to Tice. They get it back, and it's blocked by Ibaka. The pass to Lowry. And here is Siakam.
Hey, who got him? Go pick up your man.
Lets it go with a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
From deep, Walker. He can't hit that time.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Lowry can't get it to go.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Here's Tice, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Now, Siakam, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Celtics. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. Brown wide open, he fires. Nice open look, but it's no good.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Anunoby kicks to Lowry. And the 3 off target. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Cans it from downtown.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Walker dishes to Tatum. Tice with the ball. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Walker against Lowry. Out to Ibaka. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And for a guy who rarely dribbled when he first entered the league, Ibaka now comfortable enough to score off the drive.
Here's Walker. The second chance effort. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Took him no time at all on that one. Van Vliet's got 6.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
From deep, Walker. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Oh, you know Walker isn't going to let you get away with that. I mean, hit one on me, I'm coming back at you.
Right here.
Van Vliet passes to Lowry. The 3-ball. Siakam trying to free himself up. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
Pass to Lowry. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Brown kicks to Tice. Pass to Walker. And he banks in the layup. He has 7. A lot of different styles of basketball, and, we're talking about Coach of the Year here. What style of coach did you prefer to play for?
Well, I just wanted a coach that was honest, that held everyone accountable, and allowed us to get out and run. You want a coach that believes in the talent that he has and doesn't hamper anyone's skill set, doesn't hold anyone back based upon their offensive philosophy. The game is changing, so hopefully you have a coach that is flexible. Hopefully you have a coach that is forward-thinking, and you have a coach that says, let it fly. That might be the most important skill set of a coach, in my opinion. One that says, hey, you got an open shot, you better take it.
Now, here is Ibaka. After Gordon Hayward's miss, the shot no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 11. And here's Tice. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Brown right side. Ibaka with some nice D.
I mean, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Hayward left side. That shot missing. Raptors leading by 11. Pass to Van Vliet. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Van Vliet's got 8.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Boston making some changes. Cantor comes in for Daniel Tice. And Smart subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Celtics trail by 13. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Siakam.
And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto, Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Siakam hits them both. And that work ethic, the core of the Celtics' values, are written on a big placard on their locker room wall.
Yeah, it emphasizes unselfishness, execution, toughness, and hustle. Those are the values of their team. And you see Tatum using that insane reach on the catch. I mean, he can go get it.
Here's Lowry, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Their system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Walker.
1 shot.
The free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far is Jay Will. Jay
Was
Will,
he?
White Chocolate. He was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would,
Really?
it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality, a hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
Here's Davis after the basket by Boston. The rebound by Williams. There's the pass to Wanamaker. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No coverage that time. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Outside, Tatum fires the 3. A new 14 for Boston. And Williams with the stuff.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now, here's Siakam. 5 points in the game. High arcing shot, and Davis puts it in.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Pass to Canner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Marc Gasol. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Canner is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
Relax on the first.
The first one falls, and the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
And Kanter drops them both. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 13-point lead. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That one falls. And the Raptors lead by 15. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Fires from 14, and that one good. Raptors leading by 13. Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Baseline jumper, and it's Davis missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Cantor dishes to Smart. The kick out to Williams. Back to Smart. 4 on the clock. Over Davis. Smart misses.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Cantor. Can't hit from 12.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Tatum.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Robert Williams is checked in for Boston. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Wanamaker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Gasol. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
The height, the footwork. No wonder Tatum's knocked down mid-range from there.
Help out on Lowry.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Lowry. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Toronto. Good on both. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. 15-point game. Ibaka outside. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Milwaukee.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
Here's Tatum, 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Toronto. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Marcus also appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
Just fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
Lowry and Powell, the guards. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Boucher in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole." And Kevin, that's what made him, from Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Here's Wanamaker, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Clearly a foul.
Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
I really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there, so you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, "Hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby."
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the Celtics, Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams, and Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Tatum. Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by. Now, here is Ibaka. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Utah. And it's blocked.
Good snatch, Robert.
Hayward outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Love watching Hayward fight through the contact. You see the improved strength working for him.
Raptors leading by 16. Now Powell. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And Hayward with the block.
A rare block shot by Gordon Hayward. He has the instincts to do more of this, but neither the suddenness nor the strength.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in, and then for Boston, Jaylen Brown comes in for Smart, and it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Here's Walker, following the score by Serge Ibaka.
Come to me.
Walker in the post. He's got 9. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Boucher kicks to Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Floor spacing, Chris, now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there in Bucks land. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee, just shooting threes from deep. The same, you got to go to Embiid, Porzingis, and we already seen what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time on to your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing to be surrounded by great shooters, and now big men, they got a little more room out there.
Tice, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, that's 3 straight German League titles for Daniel Tice. I mean, before he made his NBA debut at the age of 24, he's an athletic two-way player, and he's shown he belongs.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Tice. And last season, Daniel Tice shooting over 40% from long range, and Chris over 75% around the rim.
Yeah, Kevin, wouldn't you call that great efficiency, both inside and out? New contract this summer to reward his terrific play.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Raptors leading by 13. Powell with it, picked up by Brown. The shot by Powell, no good.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
Now the pass to Brown. Here's Williams. Kicks to Walker. Clock is at 3. And count it from 19 feet away. Walker's got 11 points.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. And you look at Van Vliet. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game so far. There's the double team with Walker. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Ibaka, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ibaka's got 4 points this quarter. Celtics trail by 13. Floats it up for Williams. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now, here's Siakam. He has 5. It's blocked. Here's Hayward. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And it's blocked. Outside Williams. Walker in the corner. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Poked away. Powell with the steal. And the dunk by Powell.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
The shot's good. Walker's got 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Walker. Siakam outside. And it's blocked.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Marc Gasol is checked in for the Raptors. Davis comes in for Norman Powell. And the Celtics also making a change. Enes Kanter's checked in for Robert Williams. Raptors leading by 11. Here's Anunoby. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Here's Anunoby. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Siakam passes to Gasol. Van Vliet with it. Lets the 3 fly. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
Who's got Gordon?
He kicks to Kanter. There's Walker with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, he hasn't been able to do much damage outside the 3-point line. Just 1 triple for him in the game, and that was back in the first quarter.
Davis, the pass to Gasol. Baseline J on the way, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Gasol's got his second basket. Walker, bounce pass. Pass to Tice. Now here's Walker. Fires the 3. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Well, look at Walker's percentages from beyond the arc. I mean, tremendous improvement over the last few years.
Here's Siakam, and he makes good on the layup. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Kanter against Siakam. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Walker's shot is off. Raptors leading by 10. Van Vliet with it. He's got 9. And it's blocked. They get it back. And Siakam throws it down. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Walker penetrating, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Now, here's Lowry. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Utah Jazz.
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
Left side, Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 23.
Now, I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. You know, Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. Do you think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be, you know, more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go out. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Anunoby. And a change for the Celtics. Smart's checked in. Off the inbound. Count that one. Lowry's got 17 now.
Seeing the court like a point, that's Gasol showing the full range of his skills.
Walker against Lowry. Walker's shot is off. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Toronto. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Lowry. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
And not easy to get a hand on one of Gasol's attempts inside, even when you're right up on him.
Here's Cantor. Rejected by Gasol.
Hey, yo, get him, Mark. What's the pick?
1:57 left in the first half. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23, and he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. Toronto with the ball, following the three-pointer by Boston. Davis, the pass to Lowry. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's got 6, 5 to shoot. Here's the 3, and it's Kyle Lowry with the 3. Lowry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He keeps working on the three-point line. I mean, that's his 3rd triple of the game, first in the quarter.
Davis against Smart. Walker's shot is off. Raptors leading by 13. Siakam outside. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Hollis Jefferson passes to Gasol. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
The soft touch of Gasol, I mean, outstanding in close. He lets the ball glide off his fingertips.
And here's Walker. From deep. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 20 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Walker finds Hayward. Now Tice, covered by Siakam. Now, here's Tice. Walker looking for an opening. Good D by Siakam. Raptors leading by 17. Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Walker against Lowry. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Floats it up there for Siakam. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Here's Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
You got to admire how effective Walker is on offense. He's found his rhythm. He's riding that momentum.
Now, here's Lowry. 22 points for him. Here's Siakam. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Walker finds Tatum. Tice with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. Left side, Brown. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Toronto.
Really, that's just sheer tenacity. Brown exploiting the D with his drive and making them get physical with him.
For Boston, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Out of Wheeler High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked second in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
And Brown drops them both. And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
Anunoby, again Toronto.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now here's Hayward. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Top of the key, Siakam. Lowry against Walker. Left side Lowry. Pass to Ibaka. Over Tice. Ibaka, no luck. Celtics trail by 21. There's Brown with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 9.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Knocked loose. Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. Shoots over Brown. The rebound by the Celtics. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside, and stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby, and the shot is long. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 18. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
That's a strong move. I mean, Hayward loves to create off the drive, something that dates back to his college days.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 13. And that one is off. Hayward with some nice D.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead. Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Raptors leading by 14. Now Van Vliet, 11 points in the game. Outside Lowry. And again, Toronto, no luck. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Tice passes to Walker. Brown outside. Shot from free throw range. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Floats it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Hayward. Back to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Inside, here's Tatum. That one, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Out to Ibaka. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Walker. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
One shot. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Gordon Hayward.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lane. One shot.
An electrifying scorer. Walker, he'll burn you in so many ways.
Raptors leading by 13. Lowry with the ball. He's got 22. Walker with some nice D. Passes it to Tatum. Here's Wanamaker. Back to Tatum. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
Did a lot of damage from three-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And for anyone who hasn't been paying attention, Jaylen Brown's developed into a threat as a distributor.
Now here's Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. He gets it in there.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Walker against Lowry. Shoots from 12. Good work defensively by Lowry. Raptors leading by 13. Boucher kicks to Lowry. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Raptors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And he makes the first. And the Raptors with some changes. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the Celtics, Cantor checked in for Jason Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Walker. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 6. The pass to Cantor. Back to Wanamaker. Feeds it to Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
So it's Toronto now, after the basket by Boston. A nice shot by Gasol.
Using that big body. I mean, Gasol able to absorb contact. That's what you want from your big man.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Back to Wanamaker. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Celtics trail by 15. In the corner, Smart with it. From outside, off the mark. They get a hand on it. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got 4 this quarter. Here's Wanamaker. He has 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Powell. Guarded closely. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Powell. And he makes both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 19-point game. Williams against Gasol. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
a chance to check out stats for Powell. The past month has been surreal, averaging about 23 points per, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Toronto leading by 18. Outside, Davis. Pass to Gasol. He's off on that one. Excellent D from Cantor. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Oh, you'd like to see a stronger pick than that, but it turns out he didn't need the help.
Celtics trail by 16. You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Williams, he's checked in for Williams. 1:25 left in the third. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Davis. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. High post shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
First free throw is good. And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 18. Smart kicks to Cantor. Back to Smart. Brown outside. Rejected by Gasol.
You got to be wary of Gasol. I mean, he's good at using his length to turn away shots.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Back to Powell. Outside, Davis. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Enes Kanter.
You can't fall for that pump fake. Gasol, he's so terrific at getting defenders into the air.
First trip to the line for him here.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Two.
And the first one drops.
What you love most about Gasol is his passion. I mean, he inspires everyone around him. He competes every night.
Gasol hits them both. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 18.
Yo, watch him.
They get the rebound, and Cantor throws it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Here's Gasol. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Davis. He's out there with Norman Powell. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Boucher in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Cantor. Rebound by the Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's blocked.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Here's Wanamaker. And Davis pulls it down. Raptors leading by 16. But they'll get another chance. Here's Powell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice comes in for Cantor. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Brown. And he's good on the second. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Wanamaker. That one drops for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Davis against Smart. Davis, the pass to Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Wanamaker. Up top, Tice. Here's Wanamaker. Back to Tice. Launches it. Good on the triple.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Toronto leading by 14. Outside, Davis.
Right there.
6 to shoot. It's deflected.
Unbelievable rejection from Smart there. Really using his insane vertical to send that one back.
Davis against Smart. And here is Davis. Outside Lowry. Pass to Siakam. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Toronto calls timeout. Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Kemba Walker's checked in for Boston. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Now here's Smart.
Hayward. Set up. Help out. Walker.
Tries it from 19. The rebound by Ibaka.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. No good that time.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Here's Tatum. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Ibaka outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Smart finds Walker. Over Lowry. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Passes to Lowry. Van Vliet with it, defended by Tice. And the pass to Anunoby.
Come get it.
With the teardrop, the rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Now here's Van Vliet. After Gordon Hayward's miss, Siakam against Smart. The offensive rebound. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 10 points here in the second half.
just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
Now here's Hayward. That's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Lowry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lowry's got 24.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend him.
Raptors leading by 17. Here's Siakam. That one good for 2. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
Hey, right here, right here.
Hayward outside.
Hey, balance it out.
Walker against Lowry. They need this one. That one a little long. Raptors leading by 19. Ibaka dishes to Lowry. Out to the right wing. Floats it up there for Siakam. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Walker the pass to Hayward. Tice with the ball. Pass to Walker. Over Lowry. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Walker. The Raptors getting the bucket. It's deflected. Now the feed to Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Nice shot by Smart.
Oh, tricky handles there by Smart, keeping the defenders off balance.
Pass to Siakam. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
And after signing a 4-year, $52 million contract extension, Marcus Smart rewarded the Celtics, Chris, with the best season of his young career.
Yeah, his best shooting percentages by far. I mean, add in his continued progress as a playmaker. Don't forget he's the man on the defensive end. I think that's money well spent for Boston.
And he makes the first. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across
everybody.
the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Now, here is Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Here is Edwards. To the paint. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Chris, for some guys, playing in their hometown is a dream. But there's also that added pressure, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, at least when you play away from home, it's a little more quiet. You don't have to get as many tickets for the game. When I got a chance to play home in Detroit, it was one of the best moments of my life. And I thought to myself, this is a wonderful feeling, but could I have handled it for 15 years in my career? I don't know. That's 30 tickets a game. Oh, I probably would have to go back into the NBA again just to pay for those tickets. But I tell you what, it's fun. And for me, a mama's boy, eating your mama's cooking before a game, it is never, ever, I've never had a better feeling before a game than eating her food and being able to go out and play.
I bet.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. No good on the second free throw. Well, guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
That's just another one for Hayward. He's built up his body. Now he has the strength and endurance to score at will.
Here's Siakam, and stolen by Tatum. Hayward outside, and he lobs it up.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Walker against Lowry. Passes it to Siakam. Over Tatum. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The strength of Hayward, muscling through contact, refusing to give in.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
One shot.
And Hayward, no good on that one. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Siakam finds Van Vliet. Floats it up there for Siakam.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Tatum on the wing, defended by Ibaka. Hayward outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ibaka. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Toronto.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kyle Lowry.
His passes were crisp tonight, pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys in a year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or are getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract. And those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time. But the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players of the league, period.
Williams kicks to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future, a charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Now here's Van Vliet. And Thomas now, top of the key. Shoots from 12. The rebound by the Celtics. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Ojale. Good D by Gasol. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now here's Gasol. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Shooting one.
Way to go, baby. Watch that shooter.
Now here's Cantor. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.